terms of gameplay innovations, Clear Sky stands out with this War of Factions feature. And in fact, this means that we have a number of factions, well, 5 to be exact, that fight for a number of things in that zone. They fight for territories, they fight for resources, and they fight for scientific information and knowledge. And the idea is that they do it pretty much independently of the player. However, the player has a choice to join a faction of his liking and go and help them win this war. In your PDA, the new one, the updated one, we have several new screens which will display the balance of powers in this war of faction with regards to the current situation of the player's faction, so as just the overall situation. So the more of territories are controlled by a faction, the more resources they possess, and the more powerful they are generally. They are able to attract new groups of stalkers into their ranks. They are able to equip them better, give them better weapons, and the player will see if he starts cooperating with the faction, doing missions for them, he will grow in ranks. He will see his allies go like better equipped, do more complex missions. And this is exactly what we wanted to create with this NPC interaction, A-Life kind of environment. Yeah, generally this A-Life system has now got much more sense for the player, and that's our main advancement in terms of gameplay. Well, in terms of, for example, combat AI, we taught characters to do some new cool things, such as throwing grenades, and they do it real smartly, because they can throw not only like in open areas, but also throw them in windows and open rifts, so they're much tougher to fight now. We taught them to skirt around dynamic obstacles, and generally act more efficiently in groups, to use like group intellect, so as those squads the player will be going with, they can also be given a command, so the player can give them a command to start the attack. NPCs, they orientate themselves pretty well on the environments, and they know which areas are kind of safe for them to sort of pass quickly, where they should be silent, crawl. They also know how to assume covers on levels. We added this technology called smart covers, and effectively this means that on a level there is a number of complex like geometry things, and NPCs, they know where they could find efficiently hiding. They, before the combat starts, they will also kind of look out from behind the cover, see where the enemy is, choose the best position to start the fight. So we generally made them act more like humans would. And this just gives more sense and immersion for the player, and just a nicer experience. He feels these NPCs like his real comrades, teammates to go with. So yeah, that was the next kind of improvement in terms of AI.